Cole Fraser, thank you so much for your time here with us today. You are being, inducted into Club 3633, and I think it's for very good reason. Can you give us just a little bit, a brief background into your time in the industry? How did you get started, and where did you end up? What are you doing now?
Yeah, good morning, and thank you for the honor of this award. And a little bit about myself is pretty much just as automotive is pretty much everything I've ever done. As far as when I was a young man growing up, our family was in the automotive and tire business, and just going through the years. And after that right there pretty much dissolved, got on and just worked for a few independents throughout the years. Then back in 2013, I was very blessed to get onto the Black Tire organization, and pretty much almost 11, almost 12 years from today, here we are doing what we can do to help people out.
And kind of what you're the area supervisor and support staff at Black's Tire. So kind of tell me what does that role entail for you?
Yeah, pretty much. As far as the area supervisors, support staff, what we do, we just try to support the store managers and everything that they do and their day-to-day task, as far as personal situations, complaints, installing tires, just taking customers back and forth, helping out with paperwork. We just try to take as much off of them as we possibly can, so they can run the day-to-day operations from the store and be the most effective leader that they can possibly be at their store.
That's fantastic. And what would be your definition of being the most effective leader possible?
I guess just taking a lot of the little things off of their plates, as far as trying to help somebody coordinate to take the bank deposits, anything to where they can do, where they can, their total focus can be on the customer interaction and taking care of our team members, so all the outside distractions are eliminated, so they can just focus on that and just take care of the business at hand, and all the little distractions we try to help facilitate and take care of for them.
Sure, sure. And obviously you're very good at what you do. Your store on Wayford Road in Fayetteville has won the Black's Tire Store of the Year 2 times under your leadership there. So what does it take to make your store shine that brightly, not just once but twice?
Yeah. I guess for us, man, when we first took over that location, we went around and we assessed the competition that was around us.
Hmm.
And I guess for one, we tried to, make sure our place was a little bit cleaner than theirs.
Hmm.
Another thing that we try to do is, most of their stores open up at 8 o'clock in the morning. We was open at 7 o'clock.
Oh, very
So our
nice.
mindset was, if we was to open up at 7 and they don't open up till 8, whether we had one car in the bay or two cars or three cars, to me and the team that we have put together for them, they had to play catch up for the rest of the day. And
Hmm.
even we had a friendly competition throughout the Black Tire organization, even in the Fayetteville market, is, hey, if we could get one or two cars in the bays, and somebody knows that we're here, then not only is it going to be beneficial that day, but in the future, we're just going to generate business from just going above and beyond and doing the little things to take care of the customers.
And that kind of brings me to my next question here, because the person who nominated you from Black's Tire mentioned that relationships are very important to you, community ties very important to you. These are things that obviously have a huge impact on not just who you are, but on Black's Tire. So how do you kind of manage these things? How do you kind of leverage these relationships to not only help your own career, but help your company thrive and be the best that it can be?
Yeah, well, like I said, so for a few things that we do, we're very active in like the Chamber of Commerce.
Hmm.
We do a lot with the Habitat for Humanity around the town. We're interlocked with the school system now. So these apprenticeships coming from these high schoolers that maybe want to have a career field in the automotive business, that we're very active in.
Hmm.
We do a lot of supporting of local sporting events, Dogwood Festival, just any kind of local car show that we can get involved in. Fort Bragg or Fort Liberty now, we try to, put ties into and just help out the community and really just be an advocate and let people know that Black's Tire is to assist them in not only the automotive field, but it's anything that we're capable of helping out with. If we got a lending hand and somebody feels that we can be an asset to them, then that's what we're here for.
And is that, is that done from a marketing perspective, from your own goodwill? I mean, kind of where is that? What is the core reason for really focusing so much on your community and making sure that you're paying it forward?
A lot of that has to do with a lot of it has to do with the ownership of the business. When I joined Black's Tire in 2013, of course, I thought I knew a lot more than really I did. But just through our ownership and our leadership, through Ricky Benton, it's all about relationships and it's all about taking care of people. Even though the sign out there on that door says Black's Tire and that's the name, but at the end of the day, we want people to buy our products and be serviced from our people. We want when they walk through the store, they want to ask for Cole or John on a first name basis or look for recommendations. So we try to do a lot of through just through relationships and just trying to do right by people.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, and I know that that's not an easy task to be able to manage so many relationships, and obviously managing relationships is not the only thing you're doing on a day-to-day basis. You're putting in a ton of hours. How do you balance everything that you're doing at Black's Tire with, hey, I want to make sure that I am home in the evening and that I can eat dinner with my family? How are you able
Yep.
to do that effectively?
So I guess we wake up every day with a plan. Like Ricky says, you got to start with a plan in the mornings. So once you start with a plan, I try to do my calendar probably a week or so out, and then just as events and stuff come up, we try to coordinate it. So it's got a lot to do with some structure.
Hmm.
It's got a lot to do with the flexibility here at Black's Tires. It's got a lot to do with having a very good home life.
Hmm.
Because if they always say if the home life's not good, the work life's going to be bad, and vice versa. So we're really, really, really diverse in that right there. Where we do think a lot about people's families, and we don't want people burned out, and so it's just a lot to do with organization and a lot to do with just surrounding myself and just being around good people that want to see me succeed and the organization succeed and the people around us be successful.
I think that's great advice for anybody in any industry. That's fantastic. So, one last question for you here. What is your best advice to another independent tire dealer out there? Maybe they've been, in the industry for a while, but they're struggling for one reason or another, or maybe they're just getting started in this industry and, kind of need the secret to success. What would you tell that person?
I guess for just from where we're standing at, don't try to just be the best little organization or big organization that you can possibly be. Be the best of the best in your little hometown. Make sure you're dotting your I's and crossing your T's and just doing your best in your hometown, and don't worry about so much what the guy's doing down the road. But if you're making sure that when the customers come in and you're putting the valve stems on the tires and you're putting the valve caps on it and you're washing the white leather tires and
Hmm.
you're putting the oil stickers in the window, just doing the best that your facility can do, and just try to be very receptive from somebody that has knowledge and somebody that's been there and done that, and try to take the good from what they've succeeded at.
Absolutely. Well, Cole, this has been an honor to talk with you. I really appreciate your time here. I know you're a very busy guy, so this means a lot to me. Thank you for accepting the nomination and welcome to the club. I very much appreciate you being a part of it.
Yes, sir. Well, thank y'all so much. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely. Take care.